Hey, it's Kathy. Welcome. Today we have a special guest. We are going to have Char Hamilton. Oh, hold on one second. We have a special guest. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm trying to get my camera right here. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? All right. I just thought I would pop on early to I've never done one of these before, one of these go live togethers. So let's see, maybe this is going to be better on top of my light. Let's see. Not sure, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do like here. Anyway, it's Kathy. Welcome to Wednesday, and gonna have a little coffee. And the reason that we are vertical today is because special guest Char Hamilton of Blue Shine Art is going to come at 10 o'clock. So I thought I would pop on a little early just to get my bearings because excuse me, because you when you're doing the when you do the YouTube go live together thing, it's you have to do mobile and you have to do vertical. So that's what I'm doing today. And I'm just going to get on. Oh, there we go. I just want to be able to see myself here so I see what you guys see. And when Char comes on, we're going to have two people side by side. So that's the deal. That's how it's going to work out. And so I'm super excited. Let me know if you've ever seen Char's videos. She's a fabulous artist and she's a teacher. She does live classes. She does like live trips, travel trips. And she teaches. She has classes. She does teaching Zooms and all kinds of stuff. So she's pretty awesome, and I just love her calm demeanor and cool personality. So she was here last week with me, and we had a great time. And super excited to see her. Oh, she's there. There she is. Oh my gosh. Hey, Char.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so sorry. I was looking at this screen, but obviously that's the one I need to look at. The one that's up here. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do I need to mute anything, or is it all good?
I think as long as you're just using if you're just the phone that you're using, you don't have to mute. But
Okay.
if you have
Yeah.
like an extra that you're watching on, then mute that. I just had to mute
Yeah.
my computer because I could
My
I could
computer is
hear me. Hi,
muted.
Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Teresa.
So
Oh,
how's your
I
morning been?
it's great. Funny, I don't see I see Teresa's comment. Maybe it's coming in. Maybe it's a bit slow. Oh, now I'm here. Okay. I see us. I see us. My morning has been fine. I just went for a nice walk with my pup, and we did a morning session this morning at 7. So yeah, I got all my nocturnal images out. Are you doing another nocturnal with me?
Yes.
Oh yay,
Yes,
fun.
I am. I looked for your I was gonna watch your live this morning and I couldn't find it. So I think I might have gotten on there like a couple minutes early and I was half asleep in my bed and I'm like, I want to listen. And it didn't happen. So I'm gonna go back and listen to it later though and watch. So
Yeah, it's just on my YouTube But yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, Maria. I'm trying to see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. It's such a weird setup, isn't it? Why don't they give us a little bit more space in
I don't
YouTube?
know. I
Like
don't
for the
know.
drum.
I'm really hoping that in future iterations of this they will fix that or
Yeah.
change it or do something to make it better for. I think they will though. I have faith. I have faith, but I mean, I don't think it's here yet, you know. But again, I don't typically like know everything that's going on with YouTube. So
Yeah.
we'll see. One of these days it might just surprise us. I'm gonna try and do the same thing and zoom a little bit, get a little bit
Yeah.
better
They
here.
well, how was your morning? Like what time? It's the same time over with you, right? 10 a.m.
Yep. It's 10 a.m. So I
Have you
was
done
gonna
lots already?
no, I got up at I get up like a couple hours. I've actually been getting up earlier, which is it's insane that I've been getting up so early. Like I commend you for your for your early ability to get up so early. I never really got up that early until I started doing live streaming, and now I get up a good 2 hours before 10 o'clock. So I get up at 8 because I mean, primarily because I need to be awake for my, and also there's just so many things you can do in the morning. Like I get so much more done now. Just
Well, yeah. Look, like if you got up at 4:30, like I get up at 4:30, you would get even more done.
that's amazing. What time do you go to sleep at night?
Last night was like 11:30.
Oh wow. Look at you. You're getting a lot done.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm prepping for a show, and it's just I have not been on top of. Just a note to everybody: if you are making art, just clean it up, mount it, and put it away, and put it in an inventory sheet or whatever, or document it, because I just used to stuff everything in drawers, and now I'm doing this art show and I'm selling my stuff, and I'm like, I have so much work that I have not even like
Hmm.
thought about, and it's a lot of work, right? You're
Oh,
constantly cleaning up. So
it's so much work. I think I'm with you on the put it in a drawer method. That's
mm,
that's like that's my typical mode of operandi. I have those drawers, those Alex flat files from
I have those too from
IKEA,
IKEA. Yeah.
and that's it.
um Teresa says, what are you going to paint today? I will show you my image, Teresa, that I'm going to paint. It's actually from one of our group members, Rashmi. She's in India, and we're doing nocturnal images this month. This is what I painted this morning. It was Meryl's picture. She's here. Hi, Meryl. And we painted an image that she had of a swimming pool at night. It's in a I can't remember the name of the place, but she had visited there recently, so she took a nice picture in the evening. And then this is an interior of Rashmi's house, and it's got a really pretty glow. It's just fun to play around with the colors. Like, you
It's
really don't, you're right, you're really changing your whole color palette because of this night glow artificial light, and even like the light outside. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You just have a way with the light. It feels natural, even though I mean, hey, it is artificial light, but it's beautiful.
Oh,
Just
thank
the way
you.
you do it. Yeah. It's just so pretty. I'm still trying to figure out if I wanted to. I did this yesterday and it needs more, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do another. I think I might do another quote, but also on
Oh, that's cool though. It looks very
this
cool.
paper. Thank you. It's it's just not. I love the media I used, but it really does not photograph well. It's like
Mm.
I used pencil and then I used everything that doesn't show up. So and then I used these metallic markers and I used Neocolors, which are great, but the metallic ones are also interestingly don't show up that great.
Yeah.
They're like a
That's
soft
funny.
like change, but
They're
they
too
don't.
transparent, right? They're not opaque enough, for
They're
sure.
not. But I
Um,
do really appreciate them for being like they're almost like a different kind of neutral. It's really strange.
mm,
The metallic ones, I'm just going to go into this because it's here and I kind of want to. So I'm going to. It's just screaming for like some screaming for a little something here. Yeah, they're nice, but they're not. I think it's like a misnomer. They're not really metallic.
mm.
They're a little different. So
They're kind
Char.
of, yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like bronzy, metally feel,
Yeah.
right? Which
Yeah.
is what metallic is, but it's not probably what we think of metallic.
Right. Um they're not sparkly, you know? They're
Yeah,
just sort of they're kind of a cool neutral though. They do some interesting things that I appreciate, but I don't you're not really going to use them as a metallic because they're not like metallic in the way that we think of metallics, you know.
yeah.
So Shar, I would love to hear about the stuff that you do and like a little bit about your story and stuff if you're up for that. If
Sure.
you're up for a little
I
share.
I'm Charlotte Hamilton, if you don't know. I'm sure a lot of people here do because I recognize a lot of names. I don't know motorcycle Effin. I don't know that person, but Patty's here and Meryl's here and Nanette's here and Maria and Teresa. But yeah, so I've been here in Canada for 25 years. And before that, I was in Spain for 7 years. And before that, I was in, man, like count the years. I feel really old now. I was in England. I grew up in England, went to school in England, and then further my studies in Spain because I wanted to go to more of a traditional art school. And I only really did that for 8 months and then needed money. So I ended up working and getting a lot of work in interiors, antiquing new furniture, putting effects on walls. I worked with a muralist at the time, so I did a lot of like faux brickwork and marbling and stuff like that for private private clients and homes. And I did that all through the time that I was in Spain and painted murals with him as well. So I got a lot of exposure to paint and working fast, especially when you're doing a mural in acrylics, you're working fast. And then I came over to Canada because I met my husband in Spain. And
Cool.
I,
Side benefit, right? That's
yeah,
great.
I don't know, like I said to him, if I don't like Canada, then I will be going back to Spain because Mallorca is beautiful. It's an island in the Mediterranean, if you didn't know. If you've probably heard of Ibiza, which
Uh-huh.
is its sister island, there's 3 islands in the Med, just off the coast of Barcelona, and it's gorgeous. Like the water is, looks like the Caribbean, and there are mountains, and the weather is beautiful, just like California. So when I came over to Canada and Ontario being extremely flat, no mountains, minus 25 during the winters, and I just, the people won me over, so I ended up loving it and staying. Um, but yeah, there was that, why? Like, if I don't like it, you're going to have to come and move to Spain. But
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have the language behind him, so it would have been a little bit harder. Anyway, so I came over here and jumped right back into working and was doing a lot of interiors again, a lot of murals. And then we had started our family, and I needed something smaller, and I was able to go and paint murals with my youngest because she was a dream baby, and I could just take the pack and play and put her in the pack and play and paint murals and do like, like a 4-hour stint, feed her, and then do another couple of hours and then go home. Number 2 came and
Wow.
she just wrecked everything. Yeah, I was working like 2 months after she was born. Like she was so good for me. So when my second came, she did not want to do any of that. And so I decided to start doing more illustrations. And I had already set up um, or started setting up this company called Mamas and Chicks, and it was with a friend of mine. And it was like a mom and baby trade show company. It was very new. People were making a lot of handmade goods, and there was one market in Toronto. Toronto's about 70 kilometers west of us. And we're like, we need to take this where we are because there's a lot of crafting people out here and there's nothing like it. So we opened our own and ran that twice a year, a big 60 vendor market
Oh my
with,
gosh. Wow.
yeah. So we did that. So that kind of kept me busy, for about 6 months of the year, because like leading up to it and doing all the marketing and everything. And I also did a lot of prints and designs and illustrations for myself for my table. So that it kind of like drove my style back
Hmm.
then, like to doing more illustrations. Um, so I did that. And then as my kids got older, I had like 8 weeks in the summer where I was like needed to entertain them, and they knew that I did art. They're like, "Oh, do you run any summer camps?" So when my daughter was 4 years old or 3 years old, my youngest, I started running 6 weeks of art camps in the summer through my like out of my house.
Wow.
Just for 6 to 8 kids at a time. Like they were little, right? Like they were between the ages of 5 and 13. And I had them for a week at a time, and we did everything from really technical stuff like more traditional art, and then playful art. So we did embroidery, we did sculptures, we learnt about the colors, and we did value studies, and like we did everything through that week, and it was a lot of fun. And I did that until COVID. So I did that for almost 12 years, and I taught in schools as well, um,
Yeah,
because they had a
I thought I
program.
heard that. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you taught
they had a
too.
program where they invited artists, local artists, into their curriculums in schools. So they had the Arts Association of Ontario gave grants to schools to invite artists in. So I did that with probably 3 or 4 schools a year for 5, 6 years. So that kept me busy as well. And then COVID hit, and that went out the window. And so I was supposed to run an art camp and ended up not being able to run it because it was in March break, and that was just when everything closed down. So I said to my students, I will go online um, on Instagram, and I'll do an Instagram live. And ended up like a lot of people who come now still, who are in my group and come every morning, they came like that week, and they were like, "Oh, you're doing a live," and it was like at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, "Are you going to be here tomorrow?" Because they were all at home, they couldn't go anywhere. And I'm like,
Oh,
"Sure, I'll be home." So I think it was March 16th or March 17th, because it was right around my brother's birthday, 2020, and we did a live every day on Instagram together, and we would set monthly challenges. And then my Patreon kind of came about because they were like, "We really like to meet you. Get on Zoom. Let's do a Zoom together." And then somebody suggested starting a Patreon. And so that kind of went into that. And then I decided that Patreon wasn't giving me enough, like, not really exposure, but just the sharing thing and others
yeah.
meeting other people. So I ended up moving over to Substack. But yeah, and then I haven't done, I then I started teaching online, in 2020 as well. And so now I teach all my classes online and I do the odd team build for companies. And I've done paint nights, but I don't really love them. Um, yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I love your story. I love that you did well, first of all, the travel stuff, and it just flows right into what you're doing now, which is so cool because you teach classes, because you do the travel.
Yeah.
What
Cause
is it
now
called? Tourism
I'm
teaching or something? I don't know what, but I love
it,
that.
art retreats, in
Yep.
person art retreats. Yeah. I'm super excited about that as well. It is nice. It's like full circle with the travel and everything. Yeah.
Yep. And you're so well traveled. And then I just love that you were a teacher in real life too. That's amazing. And I love that you have that whole like interior design thing, like you you know that world intimately, right? Because you worked in it for so long. And
Yeah.
that's such a design education in and of itself, and
Yeah, I
applying.
wouldn't call myself we would definitely more like private art, like interior decorators rather than the design.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
but still like yeah, you're
yeah.
surrounded by that world for sure.
Yep. That's wild. I went to school for fine art for painting,
Mm,
and I always knew I was going to end up doing illustration. Yeah, obviously, right? Because
mhm.
it's a part of it. Um but I ended up doing that because I wanted to have that playtime in my life, and I didn't know if I would ever have it again,
Mhm.
because of commercial art. So, but
Yeah.
I ended up doing design too, and I never when I was in school, I don't think when I was a younger lady, I don't think I understood, well, I didn't understand the the fact that like design, they're all connected. And I thought design was something that people did when they, for whatever reason, couldn't be artists. I know it's very a very naive point of view, and it's a very immature point of view. This is way back when I was a kid, and then I became a graphic designer in my job, as well
Yeah.
as an illustrator eventually, but graphic design. And it's like everything is so, you need that. It's just so apart. It's so intrinsic. Like you can't separate it, and
Yeah,
it
I
just
think
makes you
what they
such a,
do.
yep.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like you don't, I think what they do wrong in school is they don't bring professionals in working in their fields to actually chat to the kids and tell them exactly like this is what my day looks like. If you want to be a graphic designer or an artist, this is how it's going to look, right? Like they don't,
Hmm.
or back then maybe they do it now, but back then they definitely did not do that. So you have your dreams of being something that you actually don't know what it entails.
It's so true. I think way back, like when I was in school, it was kind of at the dawn of, using computers in school.
Yeah,
So
us too.
it was just a completely different time, like it was just like it's just not at all the same now. So
Mhm. Yeah. Oh,
very
I
different.
love the pen over that. That looks great. What pen is
Ah,
that? Is that a Kuretake?
it's a Pentel brush pen,
Okay.
Pentel brush pen, and I filled it with this ink because I ran out of ink, and I started refilling it myself with this Yasutomo Sumi ink. So, but the Pentel pigment ink is awesome. I love it, but I would rather get like a gigantic thing for like $12 than
Yeah.
refill those little tiny, you know, get those little tiny refills for like 6. So,
Yeah.
but it's been fun. I've been learning how to hack pens, and there's just so much on YouTube. there's there's so many things you can learn how to hack
Very.
pens.
No. Who was saying that they go to YouTube school? They went to YouTube school. Like, so they didn't actually go to school. They just went YouTube. YouTube is their school.
It totally, if you can, it can be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it is for me. I want to say hello to, I'm so bad because I haven't been saying hi to people on the chat,
I
and
know.
it's
I
just
just
so
saw.
nice to see
Callie
everybody.
says fun giftable shirts and stickers. Hey yo.
Yep, that's part of her name. So the Sumi ink is
Oh, that's
permanent.
part of her name. Oh, that's a long name, Callie.
Well, her name's Callie, but then she does fun giftable shirts and stickers is
Okay.
separate. So that's just an additional little
Okay.
promo.
I mean, that's
Promo.
cool.
Yeah.
I never knew you could do that.
Make an extra
Like
long name.
add it to your username. Maria says graphite is difficult to photograph because of the sheen having a diffused light helps.
Yes, and thank you so much, Maria, because for telling me that, because I couldn't respond at the time that you wrote that, and I lowered my light because of what you said, and I think it helped because I think you wrote helps. Maybe I don't know if you noticed that it helped or not, but thank you very much for that because you're totally right. And you know what else doesn't help? The fact that it's craft paper. The thing is, I love the combo. Okay, so it's like I love the combo of like the craft paper and then the metallics, which also don't show up for camera. So, and then plus pencil, and it's a big party in there that nobody can see because it's hidden. But, you know, trying to bring it out a little bit with the ink. And I lowered my lights so it's a little bit less, you know,
Patri- P-
yeah.
Patricia asks if the Sumi ink is permanent.
It Okay, this ink is weird. It's and great question because it's very important to talk about this because it's not waterproof. It's it's like water resistant, but it's not waterproof. So
Ah.
it will bleed a little bit. And it's not really so much a bleed as like a mud a little bit. If you wet a part of it, let me see if I actually I'll show you on camera if
Like,
I
would you think twice about maybe putting the ink first and then doing the color after? Or is it just like like you always
no,
go over with it usually?
I would not do like watercolor over it because
Okay.
you're going to get a little bit of gray. But
Yeah, if you
some
can do a
things,
test, that would be great.
yeah,
Great.
I'll do a test because sometimes you don't care. Sometimes
Hmm.
it's like it almost helps in a way. I want to see if where's my junk journal here. Let me show you. Oh, dig it up. So I was doing these shoes last week. I'll show you. And sorry. And so here I added water and look at how beautiful I love how it looks when you do add water and then you use it like water. But
Mm-hmm.
when you hold on, I'll do a test. I'm not gonna show you for that right now. I'm gonna
Yeah, don't go over one of your.
I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper
And
and
hi,
we'll just
Debs.
do
Debbie is
some
here.
lines. Debbie! Oh my gosh, thank you guys for coming. Okay, let's see. In like 5 minutes, we'll put some water over this
Oh, smart. Okay.
and we'll test it out and I'll show you what I mean. That it's actually not, it's not terrible, but it's kind of interesting. I'm just grabbing my water brushes because what I realized, I always thought for me, I mean, I was just like, well, if it's not water, because when I bought that, I didn't realize that it wasn't waterproof,
Hmm.
but it actually can be very useful if it's not waterproof, as long as you like the type of water resistance that it gives you, like it's kind of nice um
That
to have that
option
bloom a
to,
little bit, or
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it just depends on what you want to use it for, you know what I
Mm,
mean? Or like how you want to use it.
yeah.
But so I'm going to just ask you some silly questions now because I love these questions. What does your like desert island pencil case look like?
Oh, probably, I think just watercolor and some um brushes with, the portable water brushes. I think
Yeah,
those. Yeah.
like
I
these
think
ones.
that, oh, and some paper, I guess. Because I mean, the paper, do I get the paper or do I have to paint on
Oh
rocks? I don't
no,
know.
you
What
can
do I
have
get?
you get paper.
Okay.
You can totally have paper.
Yeah, because watercolor, you can use it like for painting and for sketching, and yeah, it's pretty versatile. And it, I've had a set of watercolors that has lasted years, so I know that I would be okay for a while. Gouache, it
Hmm.
runs out too quickly, it dries too quickly. Watercolor, yeah, no, definitely like a pan of watercolors. That would be great.
Speaking of gouache, have you ever reconstituted gouache? Like,
No, but I have to try it because some of my tubes have completely dried out, so I need to figure that out. I've read and I've gone to YouTube school to have a look to see how to do it.
hmm,
Have you?
yeah, hold on. I want to show you because I just did it the other day
Oh.
and I'm not there yet, but I did this. I used an ice cube tray and I had a
Oh.
bunch of really dried out water that I in this live, the 10 o'clock, I went ahead and opened up my super dry tubes. This
Oh,
one wasn't dry.
cool.
So, and then
I'm
I
gonna have to
put,
go back and look at that one.
yeah, well, the verdict's out, but I think it works. So, they're still reconstituting, as you can see, and some of them, this is super bone dry. I haven't
Hang on.
checked back on them. I put them
So
in
I
a drawer
didn't
and
watch your video, but did you crush them? Did you put them in a pestle and mortar and grind them down and then add water? How did you do? What did
no,
you
and
do?
that would have been just the move, and I did not do that.
Because
I
that's what I've read, that people, they do that. They grind it down to like a powder. Oh,
mhm.
right. Okay, now I'm seeing it. That's how far behind we are, like in the stream. Isn't it bad? It's like 5, 10 seconds behind.
Oh, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
you have to wait to see what's going
Okay,
on.
so it is, so that green, did that not move at all? You put water in there?
Oh,
Big light
yeah,
green?
right? So, it's in the bottom. No, I did not. I didn't do the mortar and pestle thing. That would have been the smart move. I didn't think about it. I just unveiled them from their aluminum jails and I put them in here
Yes.
with some distilled water and
Uh-huh.
I haven't touched them since. I probably should go in with like a toothpick or something and mix them around and see how things go. But no, I didn't do the grindy thing. And
Yeah, because I've read that if you grind them, if you can grind them, that's great because then they become powder and then you can reintroduce water into them and you can put a little bit of whatever oil that they put in it as well.
I think I hope I didn't destroy these. I hope they're still usable somewhat.
Oh no, I don't think they're. What kind of tube was that had that much? Hang on, what is this? What is the green
That one,
from?
that one,
Yeah, the bright green one.
that one is it's they're all Holbein and it where's my hold on a
Wow,
second.
it dried out that much.
Oh yeah, no, look,
Isn't
it's
that
like powder.
crazy?
Oh, oh, I just dropped one. Look, see,
You
like
should you should tag Holbein and see if they'll just send you some new ones.
it's a beautiful rock. Oh my gosh, I should, right? I should
Yes.
tag. Maybe I'll go back and tag them.
You
Yeah, I'm
should
gonna do
definitely
that.
tag them. Just say, why does this happen, Holbein?
Help me, Holbein. Hey, I wouldn't mind some new paints. So, yeah, this is an entire. Isn't it fun? Don't you want to like play with it? It's like so crispy and look at the color on that. Oh my gosh, it's just they're
Can you
so
use it
beautiful.
like a crayon? Have you tried using, how was that? Did you try using it as like a hard crayon?
No, you know what they feel like dry when they're dry. They feel like when they're totally dry, they feel like a pastel but more crumbly, like a dry pastel, not an
Yeah.
oil pastel, but crumbly.
But it'd be
But
interesting to see if that actually, like, what color that is, like if you just use it as a crayon.
Yeah, they crumble. But then there's tubes that are like that weren't quite fully dry,
Right,
and
like that
those
yellow.
they had a little oh yes. Yes, and they have they look like they have gum arabic or something that
Mm.
is still there. And then a couple of these silly, right? But I smushed I I took a tube that was not dry, which why I did this is just because I thought, "Oh, if I use this palette, I'm gonna wanna have this blue one too," but it was just premature. I don't know why I did it, but, a couple of tubes were not fully they didn't need to be done, but I smushed it in there anyway. I don't know
Oh,
why. It was silly of me. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. So, yes, we'll have to check back and see where this is, but I'm gonna
yeah.
have to, address some issues here. Yes. I definitely have to address some issues that
Deb
have
says,
not
don't eat them no matter how yummy they are.
oh,
Or
they look
delicious, how delicious they look.
they do look good. They do look delicious. The Sumi ink is permanent. So, no, it's like it is I think it's permanent, but it's permanent but not
Not waterproof.
waterproof. And I also that's a great question because I don't actually know if it's like permanent permanent. Like if you were to draw it on clothes and then you wash your clothes, I wonder if it would stay on your clothes.
Mm.
I don't know. Have to
Or just make all your whites gray.
right or just do something crazy like that. I don't know. Not really sure, but it's a lovely it's nice. I like it so far. And I think I mean, in retrospect, I did buy a gigantic bottle prematurely before I had any experience with this particular brand,
That's
or
okay.
ink.
You'll use it. You'll use it.
Yeah. But then I thought, well, even if I mix it up and get another kind of ink, if I don't love this one, I think I'm gonna I feel pretty good about this ink, even though it might not be the be all end all ink.
Yeah.
Like I might want to have other inks to mix it up, but I will definitely use this ink. So I like it so far. I'm new to it, but I like it so far.
What's your desert island um, object or material that you would take? Art
Well,
hack.
I if you ask me like somebody asked me this question probably 10 years ago, and I was all in on pencil. I was just like, give me my pencil and my sketchbook, I'm fine. And
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of that's kind of wild because where's the color? But I love drawing. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, well, but I think I would bring this. I would bring pencil, but I'm more on right now I'm on this just go right in with a brush pen. Don't even bother sketching. I'm kind of doing some of that. So
Mm-hmm.
gotta have a brush pen, gotta have a few of my favorite black ink pens, gotta have a small selection of Neocolor twos and paper, you know. I like mixed media paper. I like watercolor paper too, but I'm fine with mixed media paper because you can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that as long as you don't do too much water.
Do you have a favorite mixed media paper?
Um, honestly, I don't. I've been using I don't because I used to buy them to use them as sketchbook paper, but
Mm-hmm.
they're a little heavy for that. So I have a whole bunch of mixed media notebooks that I haven't been using that are like, oh, I have like a stockpile of these XL Canson mixed media, which I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been using this one for my streams and I like it. It's good. It's very dependable. It's It does what I need it to do. It doesn't do what I don't need it to do, which is get warpy and weird. And, it holds things pretty well. There's only been a couple of times when it's challenged me, but that's because I was just super mean to it. I'll show
Oh.
you. Like, when I just, was pushing it to the limit here. Like, this was just not fair. I used, Neocolor too, and um, water-based, brush pen ink, not like this, like colored,
Yeah.
like Tombow style, but not
Yeah.
Tombows. Um, I used acrylic pen, paint pen. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
just threw a bunch of stuff at this, and it's kind of a hot mess, and it was starting to get yeah, I was starting to deteriorate the paper, but it's actually, I got to see the light in everything. I got to see the sunny side is that, hey, I pushed it to its limit and now I know. So now I know how far you can push that paper. And
Yeah.
you can, cuz I did everything that you should not do. So, you
Are they
know,
perforated, the pages?
let me check. Yes, they
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
And this is it. It's Vision, Strathmore Vision Mixed Media. And I guess I can give this the biggest compliment that yes, I would buy it again. I would totally buy it
Yeah.
again. And you can make your own little cover because it gives you this, it's got like a
Yeah. I
double
used
cover.
to I used to buy those, and then they stopped selling them where we used to get them. But yeah, it's a nice sketchbook.
I like it. It's
Mm-hmm.
good. Good weight of paper. And yeah, it's good.
So
So
do
it
you
is
have any big projects coming up
um
or things that you're teaching?
well, I haven't, I'm working on a coloring book, a roses coloring book that I've been doing the ink for on all of my quiet streams for probably like a month now.
Mm.
So I'm going to self-publish that myself with using a company that makes all different types of books called Mixam. And in one of my streams, I showed the sample. Hold on, I'm gonna just go grab them because they're very handy.
Okay.
So I think I talked about this last week with you because we were talking about. I remember we were talking about Amazon, KDP publishing, and
Yes.
how unsatisfactory I was feeling about it. But
Yeah.
this company does these great, they have a lot of different, I'm gonna get some papers that are nicer for the book. So I still have to, draw all over and test the printing and everything. And I have to talk to them about stuff. But I haven't done that yet, but I'm in the process of just um, doing the layout of the book. So I just did some more this morning. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then I have another project. It's not anything yet except a bunch of writing and a bunch of sketches, but I would like to do a book and a class. And it's about lettering every day and fitting lettering into your life and into your like creative scope, like
Oh, that
into
sounds
your,
great.
yeah, I'm really excited about it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited about it, and I haven't talked about it really much at all. It's still, it's been percolating for a really long. I shockingly have never done a class on lettering, which is I mean, it's because I have if I haven't done it by now, it's because I've needed to like get over some mental blocks about it or something. So yeah. So I'm working on that. But I'm ready to do it and I'm very excited about it. So
And you have classes on Skillshare, right?
I do. I have
So would you put this one on Skillshare? Like, would that be a Skillshare class that you'd be doing?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would put it on Skillshare. For the time being, I'm just going to use Skillshare for my classes. I
Yeah. Do
did
they
have
have anything like, do they have a clause that you can only do your classes through us? Like, are they very particular like that?
They allow
Um,
you to sell it on your own as well. So, but um, that you can't use parts of your class for
for
free
other
on the internet.
classes. But if
Oh
you
yeah,
say,
for
for
sure.
example, you didn't want to go
Definitely.
through Skillshare for this class, you could
Yep.
do it on your own if you
Oh
wanted to.
sure. Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're not like a
No.
stippler for that.
No, you're not in a you're not
Any
like in a contract with them like that.
Okay.
No.
Mm,
No.
that's good.
But yeah, it is. they're pretty good. You know, I really like the support that they give to the teachers, and I do like the platform,
Mhm.
and I like the experience of taking classes there, and I like the structure of it. I like, whereas I know I'm just repeating myself because I know I said this in our last
No, that's okay
chat.
because there's some people may not be here or
You're
right,
right.
like yeah.
Yeah, somebody might not have heard that, but they're structured in how they want you to make the class. So you have to follow, there's best practices, and then there's things that you absolutely have to do. And when I first started doing classes on Skillshare, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna tie me in. I'm gonna feel, I'm gonna feel like limited and held back. No, I don't. Now I'm just happy because it gets me doing it. Like
Mm.
it gives me a framework, and that's really, I'm back to basics. That is really how I work well, is I work well when I set either self-imposed limits on something that I'm doing, like structure, or I have structure and, in another way. And, for this particular thing, Skillshare provides a lot of structure in how they, not only suggest, but in how your class has to be structured a certain way. And then there's, on top of that, there's other things, like, and then you can also do this, but we definitely, require that you have X, Y, and Z in your
Yeah.
class. And this is how we do things. And, something that I used to think was, I used to think that that was holding me back, but then I realized, you know what? I actually get it done. That's
Well,
what
and if it
actually.
works for so many people, right? Like it's,
Mhm.
it's like you try and build yourself a car how you want to build it, but if somebody's built one a million times before and it actually works, just go with that one.
And right, and if it works for what you're trying to get across, like if you can, because I used to think, oh, that's like me trying to fit, you know, a square peg in a round hole, like, but you don't know until you try. And then if you realize that you actually work well that way and get the
Hmm.
job done, and like, what you're doing, and getting, it's working, it's
Yeah.
getting the information across, you're doing a good job with it, like in that, under that structure, then go for it. And if
Yeah.
the students are enjoying it, so, and people are getting out of it what you're intending that they get out of it, so it
Yeah.
does work for me,
I
I
think
find that.
process in a lot of art forms is so helpful to have a process. And I think people underestimate that.
Yeah, yeah, and I think
Right? Like
I do.
we like to play with like
Hmm.
our art and how we go about it and stuff, but if something really works, try it again the same way that you did it with something else, and it usually is going to turn out how you want it to turn out.
I love that, and it's so true. And I'm actually one of those people that has kicked back against that, structure,
Oh, I
even
have
though,
a lot too.
and
Yeah.
it's just, what? It really, there's a reason it's there. There's a reason, because it actually, you do learn, and you get, you,
Teresa and Debbie say, yes, go for your lettering class.
I
So
need to
they're all up for
do,
your lettering class. And Meryl asked you a
yay.
question about
Oh, thank you.
do you make linoleum printmaking letters, Kathy?
No, but I should. That's a great idea. I think really the only thing that would be holding me back from that is the physical the physical part, because that would be, it might be kind of hard on, I've tried linoleum cut before. I think, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Um I've done it a little bit. I did a little in school, and I've done it outside of school just because I like to go through the art store and get weird stuff. But
Mm.
but it's been hard on my hands, but I think, like physically, it's hard. But I think they have those softer linoleums now, so maybe I should try something like that. I really appreciate the art form a lot, for sure. But no, I haven't done that. And that would be that would be fun. I think, yeah, I think the laborious thing is really the only thing that's holding me back on that. I got diagnosed with arthritis. I have several kinds of arthritis, so it's just I'm in flux with my arthritis, but I'm doing well right now. But it's just been like it's been kind of a big thing for me because this is just something I feared my whole life. I feared getting having arthritis, and I've had
Mhm.
the osteo one for a long time, but anyway, yeah, this is boring.
No,
Boring
so
health
no,
talk.
because it limits you, right? It limits you to what
Um,
you can do, or
it
you know
did.
that if you use that material, you're going to like suffer
I
afterwards, right? Like
Yeah,
because your hands are like in a certain position. It's
yeah.
like, yeah,
I
Neocolors, like I love them,
Yeah.
but how I use them is I'm too hard on them. So like I'm
Mhm.
cramping my hand when I'm using them because I love the intense color they can bring.
Oh, yes, yes.
But I know, like, the next morning, I'm in pain because I've used new colors, whereas gouache is like, "Ooh, I love it," and it doesn't hurt my
Oh,
hand.
oh, I'm sorry that you have that experience with neocolors. I don't have that, but I'm glad you you understand what I'm talking about. Kinda like colored pencils can be really hard on your hands.
Yeah, and it's the size of the colored pencils. If they made them bigger, we wouldn't have that problem. So, hello, anyone who's developing art products, like, make the width of the pencil a little larger, and we'll be fine.
Oh, right, like thicker? Like the
Yeah.
circumference?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like a woody
Like
crayon,
something
right?
like
Like the woody
that?
crayons,
Like
like
that type of
chunkier. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I didn't wanna, like, give the impression that I'm, that I can't do anything. I had a really bad I found out this year about the arthritis stuff, and, I'm in flux because a lot of the stuff they do is just like there's not a lot. There's not a lot going on for people with it, so it's like, okay, let's see in terms of medications and stuff I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's a thing, but I'm muddling through. I'm good. I'm good right now, and I've been good.
Good.
I'm just I
Does
think
diet help? Like because it's a lot of it's inflammation too, right? Or it can
Yeah.
be.
My inflammation markers are very good, so, um, I don't that's not,
That's not part of
it
it.
it actually it is, but it's not. Like, I
Yeah.
do have inflammation in my hands, but when they look at the labs, it's like, "Well, you're not really inflamed." So, yeah, I need to look at some of that stuff on my own, and I haven't done that yet. So, I'm in process. I shouldn't even be talking about it. When, like, things are early in your life and you're like, "Why am I even discussing this?" I don't have anything to add really
No,
except,
because there may
"Wah."
be someone else who has it
Yeah. Oh,
who
yeah, maybe
has, right?
yeah. Maybe
If you don't
somebody
talk about it, nobody
Yeah, you're right.
I mean I have friends who definitely suffer with it, but
Mhm.
if they were here, if they had something to help you, then they would help.
Oh my gosh. Well, if anybody does, thank you, Char, for that, and if anybody does, let me know, because 'cause I'm really unhappy with, I got allergic to one of the medications, so I had to stop taking it, and now I'm sort of in a holding pattern, seeing
Mm.
how things progress, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, your painting is beautiful. I'm gonna look at it closer up here. Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I do. Yeah, I love our mornings because we do challenge each other with these images, but and not intentionally. People are just they put their images up and we're like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, this is Rashmi always she has some great images and she doesn't They're just, this is your everyday image, your everyday like little nook in your house, your
Mm-hmm.
everyday, that those are the images that kind of shine because everyone can relate to them. Um, you know, everyone has that little light that comes on and you know, it reminds you of where you are. And yeah, it's just, you don't have to have a huge setup to, you don't have to have an amazing picture to paint from. It can just be something that you've taken a picture of in your camera roll.
I'm so glad that you're talking about this because your choices are so interesting. I love how you paint the most like random exteriors or something like the rocks,
Okay,
like
well, you
that.
got to thank my group for that because I give them space to put their images in, and we do somebody's image every day. So that's, it's not, they're not all
Mhm.
mine. That's our group that
It's a
they,
group
yeah.
effort. I love
Yes.
that. I love that because they're so beautiful. And you see those little, it's like, oh, I never even would have looked at that, maybe. You know what I mean? But now it's
Oh,
this beautiful painting. And it's like it opens your eyes to these the little things in life, the little moments, or like the little corner near the lamp, or the little, you know
yeah,
the little
you'll
things.
see something and go, "Oh, I have that." Like, or yeah, I've seen something, or it'll, yeah, it'll bring your attention to different things in your life, hopefully,
Hmm.
that shine.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we.
But some people choose their own images every day, and that's fine. They just show up for, probably like with you, they show up for your lives because they like to listen to you or just work alongside you.
Do you have a Discord?
No, I tried that, and I've only gotten used to Discord because I took a visual arts passage class for a year doing a portfolio course that I did last year. So I got used to Discord, but before that, I tried to set one up for Blue Shine Art. I have an account with Blue Shine Art on it, but
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my God, this is too much. Like,
Oh,
and if people
yeah.
can't figure out Substack, like Discord would be like, oh yeah, that's, I don't know. I just didn't want to add an extra something.
Hmm. But you have community on your Substack, so
We
you
have
kind of.
community on our Substack, and we have an old Patreon group on Instagram that we've had for 5 years. So yeah.
Oh, so you have like a private messages on Instagram thing,
Yeah,
like a
like a
private group?
chat. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. Do you find that the Instagram people like have moved over to Substack, or like the Patreon people, and the like where does most of your just the people is there crossover, I think, is what I'm trying to ask. Is there
Well,
like.
I don't have Patreon anymore. Like, it's open for anyone who wants to be on there and go through the archives. But that's like $5 a month. So a lot of people
Mhm,
have jumped and come over to Substack with me
mhm,
because I don't post anymore on Patreon, but it's still there. It's still open for
mhm,
um, you know, a lot of people. We had 5.5 5 years of it, so
mhm.
there's a lot on there.
Did did you move
Yeah.
your content over at all, or?
No, not really. I kind of had a overlap of Patreon and Substack for about a year,
Okay.
where I opened Substack up for people who weren't on Patreon, and I had that open for $5 a month, and so we would have combined sessions. Once a month. So those were still on Substack. No, it was too much. It was
Mhm,
like, no. I mean, people don't have time. Like, we do a session every week. So I'm like,
mhm,
how are you going to have time to go through
mm-mm.
everything?
Yeah, I commend you on that's gotta be a lot of work to make that, to just shift that whole your business, that whole your community to,
It was really
um
like the community helped
mhm,
be there for me because, like, yeah, it was scary because I'm like, are you going Are you guys gonna just like say goodbye now?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Right.
could
Don't
have.
split on me.
Yeah.
Stick around. Deb says, like, I want to hang out in the woods among the fall leaves and then curl up with a cup and read a book in that little nook. It's so cute. I love that nook. I want to see it bigger though. I gotta turn my
If you turn
camera.
your camera, does it make it
Oh,
bigger?
no. No, it doesn't actually. So I have my other iPhone here, and if I do this and it's not locked, it doesn't turn it. So
Oh.
that's okay. I'll just look at it on my computer later. Oh, look at the oh my gosh. See, I have to look really close on that, but I'm looking and it's beautiful. I love what you did with the window. How you did the light right here, the purple.
Oh.
That's so cool. I know you can't it's hard to
Oh,
see.
there's the reflection.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's great.
Yeah, there's a lot in this image, and I honestly didn't really. This is
Well,
an image from the weekend, and I didn't get to it, so it's nice to be able to catch up today and do it. So it's
that's
perfect
wonderful.
timing. It's great.
How do you select images from when people submit them?
Oh no, no, it's open, so they each get a column, and they put their images in. So some people have submitted 20, like
Uh-huh.
Patty, and some people like Rashmi just submitted one. So
Okay.
and then we get to choose like on a day to day, like, and it's just I just go with what calls my name, like,
Mhm.
is screaming to me. So it's not really a, I don't know, or if I've done maybe an outdoor scene, I'll try and do an indoor scene, like just kind of, switch it up because we've,
You
yeah.
know how you do like underpainting ahead
Yeah.
of time? Do you do underpainting for a certain amount of pictures or do you just do like a bunch of underpaintings and then just pick the picture that you're going to put on top of it
Oh,
later?
so we had a couple of sessions before the month end. We usually prep for the month coming up, and so we did prep pages like a lot of us. So for this month, I did look at some images, like standout images, like the rocks that you liked, that one.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I did put some color on the page for those rocks because I knew that I needed like that brightness, and it just speeds it up. If you've only got an hour in the morning, like
Mhm.
I need something. But for the pages that I've got left, I don't think I've really done too much with them. Like for example, this one, um, another little cozy nook. I had a yellow blob here for the light that I had done, that I had prepped the page, and I looked at the images. Some of the people in our group they don't get to put their images in, like, or they haven't put their images in straight away.
Love
So
that
throughout
one.
the month they fill the spots. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah, so that was like bright. And then yesterday's I also had a bright area here, but I ended up going over it, and that was for the drinks. um yeah, so it just really depends on the day. Some of them I had prepped pages specifically for that, but a lot of times then I'll go through my papers and go, I can't even remember what this was for, but I
Mhm.
prepped it because I didn't put any numbers on.
That's
But
great. I was wondering about that. I'm like, I wonder how she just knew. Like, how did you
no,
just know? Like, that's just for this. It's just because you
no.
remembered, because you
I
didn't.
have a box with all the images, like the prepped pages. I just took, and for these pages, I took old pictures, went over them with like acrylics, like scraped acrylics on, like old pieces of, like, they're very warped, like these, like, if I don't know if you can see like the back, so like pieces of paper that I've had, on my desk, and
Mhm.
it's watercolor paper, and so they're all scrap pieces of paper. I think I used one piece of paper that was not scrap.
Wow. I love that. Good for you. I have so much of that. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, it feels good to use your, you know, remnants or recycling old things.
Love it. Well, we are here at 11 o'clock.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It happened quickly.
I feel like I've
Um,
been talking a lot. My
oh,
apologies.
oh no, I love it. I love that you've been talking a lot. Shar, this is weird, and I'm an overshare. I'm an overshare, and I know. So now we can all brace ourselves. What's she going to say now? Um, when I came on yours last week,
Uh-huh.
I didn't. I just oddly didn't feel nervous. Like I thought I might feel nervous. I felt more what my point is. I felt more nervous today having you on
Really?
mine because I want you to have a good experience on my on my stream because I'm like, oh, I hope that you have a good time
Oh,
on my
this it
stream. And
was
I was just like, I feel like I've been a little awkward today. And I just wanted to say, I think it's just because I've just been a little nervous today to have you on. So, anyway, thank you for being here. That's
it was very I felt like super comfy being here just painting with you and
good.
chatting. Yeah.
Good. I
No,
mean,
it
you
was
set me at
great.
ease, so, I mean, I just feel so comfortable with you. You're awesome, but, I think it was more about me. My nerves were more about me, and, it's kind of funny too because that's one of the things about live streaming every day. That's, like, one of the reasons why I do it. Well, besides just wanting to build community here on YouTube and kind of putting my eggs in the YouTube basket. I've been on YouTube for so many years, and I'm just like time to be consistent and to do what I want on YouTube, and that's make art, like, consistently make art on YouTube.
Mhm.
It's also to, face that, like, that nerves, that anxiety, and just, like, nip it in the bud, just like, you know what? Do it every day and just make it like you're washing your hands. You know what I mean? Like, just turn it into something that's just a part of your day. And then
Yeah.
that's a good way to overcome things and to move forward. It's great. So, anyway,
Yeah,
I don't just sharing that. I guess closing, maybe a
for
closing
sure.
thought. I don't know. But yeah, so whenever you're ready to wrap, I can wrap too because I'm
Yeah, I'm
pretty
good.
good.
I am good. I think I'm done. I don't need to do any more. I wish my sky was a little bit more. I'm going to put this away because this is um my paints are so messy. Yeah, I wish the sky was a little bit brighter, but I could do that with a little bit of Neocolors or something, but
It's
also
beautiful. I
and
love that blue. You really caught that's just sky blue. It's so natural. I just wanted to say welcome to Magic World, who's a new subscriber, and
oh,
thank you for watching. And come subscribe also to I don't if you're Char's new subscriber or mine, subscribe to both of us. We live stream all the
yes.
time. I mean, she live streams 3 times a week. I live stream every day. We'll get you very well live streamed.
Yeah. And we'll have
um,
to do some more of these. Like, I really enjoyed it.
oh,
How many people
good.
can you have on? Like, that would be cool to have like a little party.
I
But
totally agree. And Deb,
mhm.
no, you can't do horizontal. Oh, you can do horizontal streaming. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't stream on Substack, and you're asking about Substack. So that's a question.
Oh
That is a
yeah,
question
we're
for Char.
we're gonna do a live Substack live, Kathy and I one day too, because I don't think Kathy, you've never done a Substack live, right?
No, and I would love to. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
doing one with Maria on Sunday if anyone wants to join that.
Well, let me put that on the
Um
calendar.
Yeah, that's at 10 a.m. And we're doing a beautiful night scene that she has submitted a photo.
Oh,
So that'll be fun.
I'm gonna write that on my calendar right now.
Debbie says, "Hey Shar, do they allow horizontal streaming on Substack?" No, yeah, you just answered that. It's vertical. Unfortunately, it's kind of like up and down. It's like how Instagram was or used to be, is. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've done an Instagram live. Thank you, Teresa. And hello, Magic World. It is lovely. Debs, I've got to get you on a live too. Have you had Deb live on your stream?
No, but
Happy?
I no, but I would love to. Deb, we should do a live for sure. I just would love that. It never honestly, it has not even occurred to me. Um, it hasn't even occurred to me until now. Because I've been so kind of new to this world of doing it every day, but just jumped in with both feet. You know what I'm saying? It's just I didn't even have it hasn't even been a bubble yet until you came into my inbox last week, and I was like, "Well, that's fabulous. Yes, I would love to." And
Yeah.
now it's like it opens up a whole new world. It's like, wow, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
love
you know
to.
what? It's nice to be able to speak to other people other than yourself
Totally.
on lives. My husband would be happy that I'm actually speaking to somebody and not myself.
Uh, but you know what? It does.
Mhm.
It's funny how it's like a muscle, like talking to yourself and to everybody by, like by osmosis is like, it's kind of a muscle that you exercise. And then you're like, oh, wow, I had such a good time on my stream. I was just talking to myself, just sitting there
Well,
talking
no,
to myself.
it really is. It's the people who come on and chat with us. That's who
Hmm.
make the live streams fun. Because if you guys aren't talking, we're really just rambling.
Hmm.
Unless we've got something really exciting to say.
I'm a world class rambler, I think.
Deb says Shar is the chill English Canadian girl to our anxious American girl brains, Kathy. Haha. I'm not sure I'm so
Ex-
chill.
oh, you're like a cool drink of water with a lot of great colors of
Oh,
like
thanks.
dusk because of your paintings are so beautiful. So, all right. Well,
Oh,
this has
and
been amazing. Yep.
maybe you want to come to Italy or France with me next year, Kathy?
Oh my gosh. Yes, let's do it.
Okay, well, just
Let's chat. Let's chat. How's that? That's fine.
get
I'm like,
signed up.
hey, pack
No,
me in your suitcase.
I
Let's
have
go.
two retreats that I've got 4 spots left in both of them I'm trying to
Yeah.
fill.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
that would
would
be great.
love
Come and draw for a week.
to. That would be amazing.
Deb says, "Oh
Um,
yes, you're ultra chill. Melissa is too. It must be living in Canada. I mean, Canadians, I feel like they do have a little bit of chill. On the West Coast, they're even chiller
mhm.
and not chillier. We're chillier than them because we get the cold." Um, okay, I'll let you go.
Okay.
It's 10 past. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh, my
fun,
pleasure.
Kathy.
Thank you for being my guest, and let's do this again.
Yours
All
looks
right.
great. Wow, like
Oh, thank you.
all the little bits added, it looks fantastic.
Oh, thanks. And I love yours too. That really does look like just like the coziest little intimate reading area or something. It's beautiful. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you
thanks for
guys for
asking.
thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Nanette. Come to Italy, Kathy. I would love to.
Yeah,
Um,
Nanette's coming to Italy with me.
oh my
So
gosh.
excited.
Oh, that would be amazing. Meryl, I'm just reading everybody. Teresa, thank you for coming. Patricia, H. Maria Armijo. I hope I said your name right.
Armijo.
Armijo.
Yeah, Armijo.
And Callie. Oh, thank you guys. All right. Well, let's all go have a great day. And
All right.
thank you guys. And I will talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Oh,
Kathy.
thank you. And if anybody wants to live stream some more, I do a quiet live stream at 12:30 where I'm inking. So come back if you're into that and have a wonderful day.
Have fun. See you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.